Good evening. This is your man who did it this time. Coming at you with another installment to this great series of the Scouting Report. And on this episode of the Scouting Report, I wanted to talk about special teams. Special teams. I can't tell you all how important it is, and we're just concentrating on football for the analogy, how important special teams is. Our coaches used to tell us growing up from pee-wees all the way till collegiate. The person that wins the special teams battle as well as the turnover battle is going to win the game in football. What are special teams to you all that don't really follow football? Special teams are not just the offense and the defense. They're teams such as the hands team. That's the people on the team who have the best hands. What I mean by hands, they can catch the best. Their reflexes are pretty sharp. They rarely drop things in practice. And you call out 11 of those towards the end of the game when you assume that the opposition is going to kick an onside kick. Field goal block. Those are some of your best leapers, some of your tallest men and defensive linemen, so they could jump and block the kick. Field goal block, punt return. Those are all special teams. We can even compare it to baseball for this small couple seconds. In baseball, whenever you have a great man in size who might be a power hitter who hits a double, but you need them to score, you call in what they call a designated runner. Sometimes you may have a tight game and you need a designated hitter. That would be considered or the equivalent to a special team. Now, y'all know when it comes to this scouting report, I'm not just talking about sports for all of you new subscribers and new viewers. I like to compare and contrast and use analogies, symbolism, and metaphors for the scouting report, similar to the driving lesson. In life, in the game of life, we're going to need special teams. You're going to need hands. You're going to need a hands team. Hands team, get ready. That's people who want to help. A helping hand. They're always willing to give a hand. You can't abuse them. They only come out. They're only needed in special situations. They have an assignment. They're there to help you and then get the hell out. They are there to execute a plan to help you win. You understand? There are certain blitz packages, as I stated in the very first scouting report, that you'll call out special teams. There's things called a jumbo package where you need a score on 4th and inches or 4th and 1. To the new viewers and the new subscribers, that means when you're on the goal line, you feel me? You're going to call in some of your beefy backs, such as Natron Means, Natron Bomb, one of my favorite growing up. Somebody like Greg Jones from the old Florida State Seminoles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Someone like Jerome Bettis from here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know when you call them in, you're trying to punch it in. Someone like a Tom Brady who is 6'5", who doesn't mind getting dirty, or Cam Newton. You're calling a jumbo package. Back in the 80s with the Chicago Bears, they let Refrigerator Perry run the ball to ensure that this touchdown would happen. He's hard to bring down. You may call a special play to Julius Peppers, who played defensive end, but he could also jump and out-leap. He played collegiate basketball for the University of North Carolina, so they would call like a dump pass to him. Or Gronkowski. Those are called the jumbo packages. Well, who did it? How would you compare that in your regular life? There's going to come guys that you know that you can count on. They show up big in big moments. You understand where I'm going with it? I have friends that have elevated and turned into brothers now, where I can call them for an emergency. I can call them for a special prayer. I can call them for words of advice, for constructive criticism. Someone who can give it to me straight, being very transparent. And that's very integral for your development as a human being, becoming a more seasoned adult. You can't have a whole bunch of yes men around you, man. A whole bunch of flunkies. You don't need a whole bunch of arguing brothers around you either. You need like minds and like spirits for the most part. But every now and then you need somebody who's kind of bitter. You know what I mean? You need that enforcer, which could be another series for another scouting report. So yes, special teams. You need that pinch hitter. You need that designated runner. Someone who will go out and do anything for you out of love and loyalty. You understand? And here is the most important part of this lesson today. Are you willing to be a part of a special team? Are you willing to get your nose dirty and block that field goal? Are you willing to be a long snapper or a punter or a kicker? I can't tell you enough how much kickers take criticism and teasing and hazing all through football camp and damn, all through the college football season until you need them. Until you need them. Then they can become the hero and get all the ladies by the end of the night, man. Sometimes you even get kickers who, and y'all know where I'm going with this, y'all get kickers who might transfer in. Like them dudes was like a soccer player from Venezuela or something. Then all of a sudden this dude becomes the kicker. I know we had one in high school. Homeboy was from Venezuela, I believe, or Belize. Dude came in our senior year. He was pretty solid, man. He ended up bumping out our regular kicker who had his heart set on becoming the field goal kicker. But y'all know where I'm going with it, man. But the whole point of this is, pardon me, the whole point of this is you have to be willing to surround yourself with people who are willing to do special things in your life, man. Special teams, man. I.e. designated runners and pinch hitters. And before I get off, before I close, obviously I want to give all praises to the Most High, Almighty God. After that, I want to change it around. I want to apologize to anyone that I've ever done wrong. First of all, at least 60% of my subscribers I know personally, or I'm getting to know them. If I've done you wrong in the past, I do apologize. And one day maybe this platform will rise and they'll be like, oh, yeah. There's a reason why I haven't, clearly shown my face yet. Ain't no hiding. I believe things should always be strategically done. You know what I mean? Shout out to the usuals, HD Nation. My boy Seattle, Jose Rodriguez. Thank you for having me and Andrew on the platform the other day. Big shout out to Andrew Walker, man. Wow. I just can't explain to you guys enough how our conversation off the StreamYard that day was very intriguing for me, man. Cause Jose, I can't hold you, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like, talking to you about sports is one thing. Giannis, LeBron, baseball, the home run derbies. But then when we chopped it up about what's really going down behind the scenes with Holly Weird and Paula Tricks, me, you, and Andrew. And I know I can hold these same conversations with HD, Joe Cool, Nicholas Jacobs, Shalom. Hey, man, I know I can go there with y'all. Sometimes we just run out of time due to our scheduling. You know what I mean? We're fathers. We're working for employers. Some of us have our own businesses. Man, y'all fathers, y'all husbands, y'all boyfriends, and the list goes on, man. Your sons. Shout out to Mama Bear Rodriguez. You know what I mean? 100. But that's enough for this one, man. That is enough for this one. Just remember, man, surround yourself with the right personnel, because you never know when things is going to get tight and you're going to need them go-tos. The hands team. The hands team. Oh, my God. I was on the hands team, man, in high school and definitely in college. And I never took it as a compliment until someone broke it down to me towards the end of my sophomore year. I had a kick return. Fairly decent. I couldn't return it to the crib. I ain't that fast. You know what I mean? I'm quick, but I ain't fast. And it just dawned on me, man. Like, they think of you as one of the best catchers on the team. I can't sit there and say best athletes. I hold my own. But that's a testimony, man. You know what I mean? And I advise you brothers to compare that to your regular life, man. Who's on your hands team? Who's your jumbo package? Shit, who's your quarterback? Who's your Cam Newton? Like, you might have a Tom Brady or a Aaron Rodgers, Sharon Rodgers, or a Warren Moon, but every now and then you need a Cam Newton to come in. You know what I mean? Mike Vick, the young boy for the Eagles. You know what I mean? You need somebody. You need a Lamar to freak it. That's enough though, man. This is your man who did it this time. Thank you for tuning in. I hope all is well with you, brothers. Be wise, be well, and be confident today. Peace.